What's a big fat Indian wedding really like? I mean, I've seen the documentaries and some examples on social media, but attending one in real life, what should one expect? Is it too crazy to expect a big Bollywood movie entrance or the couple arriving in a boat through a pool filled with mist? What's with a massive decor full of projections with the most stunning outfits and dances? And the location? It looks just like an old Indian fort? Well, the hashtag Scenic Wedding had all of this and so much more. So, if you're curious to see everything, make sure to keep on watching until the end. Personally, I always dreamed of attending such a big fat Indian wedding. Surprisingly, I didn't get just the honor of attending the epitome of a big fat Indian wedding, but even got the highest honor of joining the bridesmaid squad of my friend Simran. In case you're one of the few people who hasn't heard of Simran, she's a massive Indian influencer with over 800,000 followers across Instagram and YouTube and touches upon controversial topics in Indian society like sex, gender equality, and body perceptions in a very blunt Simran kind of way. With all this, you'd never expect Simran to be actually one of the most humble, kind, and down-to-earth people I've ever met and had the privilege of becoming friends with. To join Simran not just as a guest on one of the happiest days of her life, but as her bridesmaid is one of the most joyous moments of my life. In this video, I'm only taking you through the first day of the wedding, which features the haldi function, the varmala, and the sangeet. In part 2, we'll be attending the official Indian wedding vows called the feras, checking out the pool party and carnival events, and finally arrive at the spectacular reception. In the previous episode of this three-part series, you can also see how I traveled from Bengaluru to Udaipur by train for 38 hours to join Simran's wedding. All episodes will be linked down below so you don't have to miss anything from this magnificent, big, fat, hashtag Scenic Indian wedding. Now, if you're ready, let's start with the haldi function and an introduction to my fellow bridesmaids.
Hi, my name is Ivana and I've been living in Bangalore for 4 years. In this video, we are going to have an amazing time at a big fat Indian wedding. But first, I want to introduce you to my fellow bridesmaids. Come here, guys. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Harshita.
This is Harshita.
I love this girl.
The cuteness. I love you too.
Hey guys, this is Nikita. Hi.
Hello, hello. And then we have
I'm back again.
Shruti, aka Chili Studio. Simran, we're coming for you.
See you soon.
Let the festivities begin.
The wedding is taking place at the beautiful Rajsa Resort in Udaipur in the Indian state of Rajasthan. If there's only one thing that you have to know about Rajasthan, is that it's extremely colorful and has an extremely rich history of beautiful forts. This resort is new and hence later on I'll show you the modern rooms. However, everywhere through the resort you can definitely see the Rajasthani cultural heritage with fort-like elements, which makes it so beautiful. Because the summer Rajasthan is extremely hot, temperatures easily rise above 37 plus degrees. It's such a pleasure to have these buggies drive us around the resort. However, even hotter than the Rajasthan summer are the bride and groom, Simran and Nikhil. They look absolutely stunning in their haldi function outfits. The traditional color for the haldi function is yellow because haldi means turmeric and turmeric is part of the function. However, our friend Vaishnavi, aka Grub Mode, and Chili, of course, balanced it out with white and cream so we could all completely match the couple during the haldi dance, which we're practicing right now. Now, if there's one thing that you have to know about big fat Indian weddings, is that dancing is an integral part of it, and I'm absolutely stoked to join Simran not just for this haldi dance, but also many more dances during the sangeet function at the end of this day and video. First, however, can we just take a moment to appreciate Simran's outfit? The gradient with the white and yellow is just absolutely stunning, and I love the mirror work on her dress. Something that's also promising to be stunning is the venue of the haldi function, so let's just go inside and see what it looks like. I have to confess, until now, I haven't seen a bigger party for the haldi function than this one. Everybody was having a snack, a drink, enjoying the music, and then Simran and Nikhil come with their big entrance.
I'm diving in the deep blue. Are you looking for you?
The wedding couldn't have kicked off with a bigger bang, and all turned up. We were ready to bring the same energy with our bridesmaids dance.
'Cause you're the one, no one.
Just a small disclaimer, most people didn't get a lot of sleep before starting this day, so this is the energy that the wedding started off with. There was also a lot of love from seeing old friends who we haven't seen a long time. So for instance, like Ruchika and Chahat, also meeting new people like Dikshita. But of course, delicious food also always helps to keep the energy levels up. This is a delicious Rajasthani dessert called Malpua Rabdi, a fried sweet pancake I could eat any day. Then the buffet featured quite a lot of other dishes that I hadn't tried before, like the skanji vada and also palak patta chaat, which is basically spinach dipped in a batter and then fried. But of course, the buffet also featured a lot of good staples like curd rice and ram khichdi. Now, the second thing that you have to know about big fat Indian weddings, or just Indian weddings in general, is that there is a lot of food. And when I say a lot of food, imagine a buffet, then quadruple it, and that's probably the amount of food that you'll find at an Indian wedding. And then a big fat Indian wedding features even more than that, so you're quite sure to get a food coma here, and I'm definitely not mad about that because they also had paneer. No time for a food coma nap though, because the functions are all back to back to back. The next function is going to be the Baraat, and I have to change for that. My friends Ruchika and Chahat decided to go back to change as well.
You have to understand that I've only had 2 hours of sleep, but I am like lit. Like, this wedding is lit, and I am like all for it. Basically, in case you don't know, the haldi function is to purify the bride and the groom, where they put turmeric paste on the bride and groom before they step into the matrimonial. This was like, oh man, like purifying the soul through like the best party ever. Like, I'm loving this wedding. I am like turned. These guys have gone for lunch. I just wanted to show you the room, which I'm not going to show fully because there are 4 girls staying here who are attending a wedding. As you can imagine, we have lots of luggage and lots of stuff flying around. However, I did want to give you an impression of the room because the resort is so beautiful. Even when you drive around, you really get that Rajasthan fort feeling. And then the rooms are very modern, which is something that I really like.
As bridesmaids, we were also put up in a really nice room with an infinity pool attached to our room, which, as you know, influencers, we only used for shooting and we didn't actually swim. Something that you also have to know about Indian weddings is that there is always a warm welcome with a hamper. First of all, with some hygiene products, and then there is a lot of other food products in the hamper as well. Let me just show you what we have here. This is kurkure chips, a very staple Indian chips. This is the masala munch flavor. Then we have biscuits, we have some bhujia, which is also a savory snack. We got some nuts here, some pistachios and some almonds. We got soda. Oh, I think if you maybe get a heartburn or something, Kit Kats, chocolates, and something to refresh yourself in the Udaipur heat.
As you can imagine, I am absolutely stoked for the next ceremony. Not in the least because it is one of my favorite Indian wedding ceremonies, the Baraat. The Baraat is actually the groom coming to pick the bride up in her home. Traditionally, it's actually done on a white horse. Let me get dressed for that, and then we can see how spectacular it's actually going to get.
In the meantime, Simran is also changing as well. Her makeup and outfits look absolutely stunning. She looks like a princess, and her mom also looks like a stunning queen. Hence, I had to change into a pretty impressive outfit myself just to fit in with their awesomeness, right? For this outfit, I'm working together with a stunning Indian designer, Nitika Gujaral. This dress is from her latest collection called Lassia. My jewelry partner is Rubens India, and the footwear partner is Pastels&Pop. I honestly couldn't have been more happy with how this outfit turned out, finished off with a clutch from Amyra. Now that we're fitting in with the awesomeness, it is time for the Baraat. An integral part of the Baraat is the dole or the drummer's squad. So while Simran is putting on the final touches on her outfit, the bridesmaids are going into full party mode. When Simran is ready to go, we are ready to accompany her for her big, massive Varmala entrance. The amount of love and joy in this bridesmaid squad is just another level. I feel so happy to be a part of it.
हम लोग सेम सेम से लग रहे हैं.
Catching glimpses of the Varmala / Sangeet venue, I already start thinking, this is gonna be a good night. This looks cute. What a cute entrance. And then, of course, with us going down like this, you think, oh, that's pretty impressive. Those stairs are nice. All the girls look pretty. But none of us had expected what Simran had in mind for her grand Varmala entrance. However, Ruchika is going to show you first that we had some priorities while waiting for the Baraat squad. Yes, of course, we have to have Pani Puri first. And then, let's get impressed. Excuse me, Simran and Nikhil, excuse me, like what? Did you just do like a legit Bollywood movie entrance? In case you don't know, this whole entrance is inspired by the famous movie Padmavat. Wow. Just wow. Every single guest of the wedding was losing their mind during this entrance, and #Cynic decided this was not hot enough already. Rajasthan summers were not hot enough already. They had to make our hearts completely melt into a puddle because I don't think Simran was expecting this from Nikhil, and it just looked so adorable.
वरमाला के साथ बिल्कुल दर्ज करवा चुके हैं अपने एक दूसरे की जिंदगी में ताउम्र के लिए.
Full of emotions, I had to compose myself and get dressed in this next stunning dress from the Indian brand Onaya. My jewelry partner for this is actually Harshita, and my footwear partner is again pastels&pop. Now this dress looked stunning during the day, but little did I know that it would truly sparkle at night and especially be super comfortable while we were doing the bridesmaids dance at the Sangeet.
As you can see, I've changed into my third outfit of the day, and this one is so sparkly because the next function is going to be the Sangeet. Traditionally, this means the engagement, but in real life, it actually means a lot of partying, and all the bridesmaids get to dance with the bride on the stage. It is truly a dream of mine come true. But let's just talk about this Baraat first, because this was nuts. Absolutely everything I had ever imagined from a big fat Indian wedding, and it's about to get even better because we are going to the Sangeet. I'm currently walking towards the main area where all the activities are happening and where the buffet is. Wait, it's the other side actually. Oh, it's so windy. Actually, Rajasthan right now is my kind of weather. There's a little bit of wind, but it's warm. It's perfect. Anyways, what hit me, Simran, Nikhil, this is absolutely the most amazing big fat Indian wedding that I've had the privilege of to attend, and I just couldn't be more grateful to witness this and to experience this with you guys. Obviously wishing you all the love and happiness and joy for the future.
But I'm quite sure that's sorted because Nikhil and Simran have been best friends since college, and both of their families were absolutely lovely. Now at the Sangeet, as I promised, there would be a lot of sparkles, as you can see here in the beautiful decor, but there was also the dinner buffet, which I was too afraid to touch because our bridesmaid Sangeet dance was coming up. I'm just, taking a little advance of that, twirling in this stunning dress. I just can't believe how much it sparkled during the night. It's stunning during the day, but the sparkles were just another level, and I was just doing this to control my nerves for the bridesmaid dance.
Ivana!
next side, yeah. Just
First, however, Nikhil and Simran opened their Sangeet in such a spectacular way. I just couldn't believe the beautiful projections, not just on the screen behind them, but also on the stage in front of them. Their outfits looked nothing less than magnificent. I mean, Simran's dress, the sparkles are so beautiful, and their looks to each other were so freaking cute. Now, I know the whole clip of our bridesmaids dance is a bit much to put in a vlog. However, it's such a beautiful memory of this wedding. Hence, if you're not interested, you can just skip the next 4 minutes. But I know I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this many times. We practiced this dance for months, and it was an absolute joy, not only having those bridesmaids moments, but also getting to know Simran's family a little bit more. And one of the things that really, melted my heart was the connection and the close relationships that she has with her family. The following dances are with her family members, and in particular, this dance with her dad had everybody in tears. I'll explain more about the context at the end, but first of all, enjoy this heartwarming moment between a dad and his daughter.
लाइफ में सबसे बड़ी ब्लेसिंग क्या होती है? तुम्हारे भाई बहन होना। क्योंकि जब बगल में कोई नहीं होता है और सामने सब धुंधला सा दिखता है, तब तुम्हारे भाई बहन हमेशा खड़े रहते हैं।
The spectacular finale of the Sangeet was a beautiful dance Simran did for Nikhil. I caught his reaction on camera and I think he appreciated the dance a lot.
I already expected that Simran would have probably a very spectacular Sangeet because we were practicing our bridesmaids dance for more than a month and it already looked so freaking good. But this Sangeet was just next level. All the dances with her family members, especially with her own family, with her dad and the breakdown moment. I think like all the bridesmaids were crying because in case you don't know, in India it is common to live with your parents until you get married, and only then you will leave the house. And especially as a girl, when you get married, you're supposed to go live in your husband's house. Hence, for the parents, it means that they're losing their daughter because she's going to live somewhere else, but also the daughter is like stepping on her own for the first time and leaving her family home. So it's very, very emotional. For me, it was very emotional because obviously I haven't seen my parents in a very long time, and seeing Sims with her dad made me miss my dad so much because the last wedding I attended was with him. In case you haven't seen that series, it's linked down in the description below, and it was so amazing. So that was such an emotional moment. But also the decorations were just next level, and her dress and the way she and Nikhil, her husband, look at each other. It's just so obvious that they're best friends, and it's such a pleasure to watch their love like that. Right now, as you can see, it is the next day. I am dressed in another stunning lehenga, if I may say so myself. I just came back from a feiras, which are actually the wedding vows in Indian marriages. In part 2 of the hashtag Cynic Big Fat Indian Wedding, I'm going to show you what the feiras looked like. There is a pool party, there is a carnival apparently, and there is a wonderful reception as a beautiful finale of this amazing wedding. You have to tell me what you liked most about this wedding, what surprised you, what element did hit you the most in the feels. Let me know down in the comments below, and of course feel free to share this video with as many people as possible and show them what a real big fat Indian wedding looks like. For now, you can put a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and join 260,000 other subscribers. It's free and you'll get a notification whenever I upload part 2 of the hashtag Cynic Big Fat Indian Wedding. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!